Rise Walker again. I will continue. Well, if the store's still there. No, yeah. If I remember correctly, the store is still there until 26, I believe. So it should still be there. Yeah, it's there. We'll continue the yesterday's Sweet Valentine event here.
대기 중. 이상 없.
Thank you, you're lovely. All right. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I should buy. Just buy it later if I have to. Within Yui's heart. Alright, so we're continuing one of the branches here. What happened? Okay. I don't remember exactly what happened. Okay, so basically what's happening is, alright, so, apparently, the human god is, he's like experiencing a dream loop. Well, not a dream loop, but like yeah, like a dream slash memory loop. Okay, and he's having to relive the Valentine's Day over and over again, right? And similar events, and it's supposed to go a certain way, right? But he's trying to figure out how he can break out of that dream loop, time loop, whatever. It's some sort of event loop, right? So he's trying to break out of it. So here he's gonna approach Yui. Oh yeah, and also apparently Yui could possibly be the origin of it, so that's why he's gonna talk to Yui. So here we go. With Sojuhi and Gulam taking care of the cleanup, I was finally able to spend some time alone with Yui. But the day was nearly over, and with it the little time we had left. Tomorrow Yui will forget everything all over again. Can we really find a clue before then? Some way to recover what she has lost. Oh, she still looks at me like a stranger. Even starting conversation feels difficult. The hesitation in her eyes, it tells me she truly has lost everything, and that hurts more than I expected. I got a message from one of my buddies. I pushed down the unease rising in my chest and focused on comforting her. It's okay to just relax a bit. My deepest apologies, human god. It seems I have made you uncomfortable. To be honest, I still find it hard to accept that I lost my memories and that during that time, I apparently shared quite a lot with you. It feels distant, unreal, and I apologize if I seem awkward. It's okay, I understand. Excuse me. Still, all evidence leads to the same conclusion. It is disorienting. Anyone can grow used to losing memories, but as an agent of the intelligence division, this feels particularly shameful. It's okay. Are you truly alright with this human god? As I am now, I feel completely useless to you. Entangled in an anomaly with no memories, no clarity, no sense of duty. I must seem like a little more than a burden. I don't care about you because of what you can do. I care because you're you. And Yui blushes a bit. A sentiment like that makes my face flush just a little. But in this moment, I believe it helps. More than I thought it would. No. He's smiling. Look at that. Huh. Yui does have a gorgeous mom. I meant every word. You truly have a way of catching me off guard, human god. I imagine you speak to the other vanguards like this as well. Yeah, he does. Because he's that much of a Chad. Just like that, the silence broke. Yui and I began talking about nothing in particular, idle things. The awkward distance between us softened, if only a little. But even so, time was not on our side. Not today. I've already returned to the sanctuary, it seems. I imagine it must have been unsettling for you, human god, having me lose my memory so suddenly. Thank you for your patience with me. It was enjoyable as always being with you. I truly did care for you. And found happiness in being by your side. Then perhaps it's no surprise that your kindness felt so comforting. Forgive me. I was embarrassingly sentimental. That's funny. It's getting late. I shall excuse myself for tonight. Do you feel like any of your memories are beginning to return? I'm afraid nothing specific comes to mind. But after spending time with you today, I feel as though something is close. I'm hopeful that tomorrow will be better than today. Well, tomorrow's gonna loop again, so... Unfortunately for your human god, he has to start from scratch again. I think. I could not bring myself to tell her what today would only repeat. That today will only repeat. That tomorrow, she will forget again. Then, I'll see you tomorrow. Understood, human god. And thank you again for today. Well then, farewell. Not long after you left, someone else arrived. Oh, Gidna. Too cutie. Human god. Gidna. Human god is very gentle. Yui's heart. It was beating really fast. I guess love is hard to hide, huh? But that alone is not enough. What do you mean by that? They say even the stillest water hides strong currents underneath. Yui's the same. Just because she looks composed does not mean her heart is cold. If human god can understand that, maybe love will return to her heart. Aww. Ken is so cute. Ken whispered something cryptic about Yui, then quietly made her way out of the sanctuary. I like it, Kenna. She's cute. Sorry. Her words felt strange, but maybe there was something to learn in them. Then again, where did she even pick up lines like that? My thoughts did not go much further. A sudden, heavy drowsiness overtook me. Oh, he has to go to sleep now. Then, as I opened my eyes, the same day had begun again. Sweetie, don't forget to enjoy your time with Yui, okay? Even weighed down by worry and memory loss, Lady Matsumoto's beauty remains undimmed. You should handle the cleanup, my liege, and cherish the flower at your side. Or go and cherish the flower at your side. Go on. That's funny. Shall we be on our way, human god? The day was beginning just like before. The Manticore was defeated and Tsuchuhi and Golan remained behind to finish the cleanup. Yui and I were once again on our way back to the sanctuary, alone. My deepest apologies, human god. I must have caused you concern again. Same day, repeating again, just like Echidna said, this cannot continue. And just like Echidna said, this cannot continue. Something has to change. We need something more. As that thought took hold of memory surfaced, something Yui and I once experienced. It reminds me, the incident was the Deceiver. The Deceiver? Could you be referring to any human god of the United States, Nate? Yeah, you had memory trouble back then too. I explained the incident with Nate to you in detail. How we overcame his schemes, what we went through. Yeah, I remember that. I think that was Yui's main story, wasn't it? Main event story? If I remember correctly. That was a while ago, sometime last year. It was not a short story, it could never be. That truly happened. You accomplished something remarkable, human god. You deal such a blow to the Deceiver name. Especially so early into your reign. I only managed because everyone believed in me. Even so, it would not have been possible without your leadership. Standing against a superpower like the American human god and coming out ahead is no small feat. Frankly, I would call it nearly impossible. That won't be necessary. Regardless, if I had memory issues back then as well, perhaps this phenomenon may be linked to my abilities. I suspect something has interfered with my aspect capabilities, something targeting the mind. None of the other vanguards seem to be experiencing the same symptoms. But aren't there other vanguards with psychic powers? Indeed, the most notable would be Kama. However, I suspect Kama may not even realize her memory has been affected. She's not the type to worry over small details like that. Besides, she's always so cheerful and endearing, is she not? Well, she has a good point. I like Yui's smile, she looks gorgeous. We continued to discuss possible causes for some time, and the conversation is well promising. Reflecting on the encounter with the deceiver helped us connect, and Yui's theory about her powers may bring us one step closer to the truth. But even now, time was not on our side. Once again, we already returned to the sanctuary, it seems. I imagine it must have been unsettling for you, human god, having me lose my memory so suddenly. Here's looping again. Thank you for your patience with me. I had a great time talking with you. If I truly did care for you, if our happiness by being on your side, then perhaps it's not just your kindness that drew me in, but your insight. You see, it's looping again. I had not expected a conversation to flow so naturally. The superiors I worked with in the past often ignored my reports and took credit for my efforts. I may have grown too comfortable. I apologize if my words sounded too forward. It is late. I shall excuse myself. How's your memory faring? Nothing specific has surfaced, but I do feel closer to you somehow. There's this warmth, familiar and pleasant. I believe I will be one step closer to my memories tomorrow, truly. She still does not know that tomorrow will not come. And as I watch that faint smile across her face, I cannot bring myself to break the truth. Again, I knew it will only erase that faint smile. I'll be looking forward to it. Yes, human god. Then I shall see you tomorrow. Is he kidding again? Human god, are you looking for love? You're still a bit lost today, aren't you? Could you help me find it? Maybe, but love lies inside you. Inside Yui. Inside all of us. That's what I heard. So I cannot show it to you. You have to feel it. You have to find it yourself. I really don't understand what you're saying. You're doing your best. So I'll be cheering you on. Aw, Kina. You and everyone else. I mulled over in Kitna's strange words once again. Love. What is it that she meant by all this? What you talking about, a date? Is that what I need to help you recover her memories? That was the last thought in my mind before sleep overtook me, sudden and deep. Once again, loops again. The next day, right before we set out for the Kobold settlement, then let us proceed to the Kobold's territory and continue our investigation. Excellent. Once more, I may devote my blade to the cause of romance and justice. Let's wrap this up fast so we can clock out on the dot. Hold on, everyone. Huh? What's that, sweetie? Got something to say? Juhi Gulam, could you two go on ahead without me? What? Why aren't you coming? Ah, you're trying to patch things up with you, huh? Secretary So, the human god and I have not argued. In fact, I'm not even one of his vanguards. There's no basis for conflict. Oh, come on, Yui. You don't have to hide it from me. Embarrassed, huh? It's okay, you know. Everyone fights sometimes, just like a married couple spat. Not that Sweetie and I ever argue. We're always in sync. Hee Yui's like, She's probably surprised that, she's probably surprised that So said that. If it serves your purpose, Lady So and I shall gladly proceed ahead. After all, these matters concern those of my kin who came from Noctis Nebula. My sword was forged for moments like this, my liege. It's fine with me too, sweetie. I'm a little sad that we're not going together, but hey, there's always next time. Take your time with you today, I'll hold down the fort. If this is because of me, please do not concern yourself, human god. While my memory may be unreliable, it has not interfered with my ability to carry out missions. I have no intention of neglecting my duty. Just trust me on this, and come with me. But my liege has spoken, Lady Matsumoto. I suggest taking a day's rest. Even if the strongest blossoms must be supported by resilient roots to truly bloom. You know what? I really like how Gulam speaks. He's a cool guy. Rest for you might just be that. Maybe just that. Exactly. You've been going full speed non-stop. Let me handle things for today. If you are also insistent, then very well. And so, as everyone gently urging her, Yui accepted my invitation and take a break. Of course, knowing her, she would never fully let her guard down, especially not while bearing the weight of lost memories. Is it truly acceptable for the two of us to step away from a mission like this? If something were to occur near the walls while we were absent, the others will be able to handle it just fine. But still, I cannot help but feel uneasy, human god. You'll be able to recover your memories soon enough. Ah, my memories. They are important, yes, but that is not the core of my concern. It isn't? In truth, I am concerned about Secretary So. Huh? I fear she may commit some blunder in dealing with the kobolds. The purpose of this outing was to give you a moment of peace, a chance to breathe. After hearing the Kindle's words, I thought what you needed most was to let everything go for a little while. But clearly, this was easier said than done. Her sense of responsibility runs deep. Considering Secretary Stowe's past projects with the Bureau, I cannot say I am reassured. Several of them collapsed due to repeated missteps on her part. Perhaps we should return and supervise the situation just in case. How about we go get something to eat first? Huh? What kind of food do you like? Yui's like, huh? Yeah, she doesn't know what to say, because I mean, maybe perhaps nobody's asked her what she likes to eat, huh? We ended up eating something Yui preferred. Humble, home-cooked dishes that one might find at an ordinary dinner table. She said that was more than enough. Heavy meals and bold flavors, she claimed, only dulled the body and clouded the mind. Afterward, we strolled through the city together. To my surprise, Yui knew little of Neo Soul's layout. She mentioned that outside of missions, she rarely left her assigned quarters, so I took the lead, pulling her along from one spot to the next. At last, I saw it. The tension in her shoulders began to ease. The softest smile ghosted across her face. Our wandering steps eventually brought us to... What is this? Oh my god, where are you taking me? Oh, this place. Could it be an amusement park? Right. I had only... Well, why did the human guard respond like that? I had only heard of them in passing. I did not know one still remained, especially here in Neo Soul. It doesn't run anymore, but still. The lights were out, the rides unmoving. There was not enough power left to keep it running. But even so, I had always hoped to bring it here, just once. Someday we might just keep this place running again, without needing to shut it down. Excuse me. Yes, given the current state of the power grid, keeping an amusement park operational seems out of reach. They say the old generators were far more capable, but with the rifts and the sort of the abominations, such stability is long gone. But still, huh? I do not know why, but walking through the city with you today, something stirred within me. A feeling that if you are here with us, if you remain within the Federation, then perhaps someday this dream could come true. I suppose I must have truly lost my memories, and yet something remains, an unshakable trust in you buried deep within me. Memories fade, and the heaviness in my heart begins to lift. Thank you, human god. I know this day was given entirely to me. And if that is not affection, then perhaps I no longer understand what affection is. Did you enjoy yourself? Hehe. How could I possibly not enjoy it? You went to such lengths just for me. She looked at me, eyes glimmering beneath the soft shadows. And as she gazed quietly at the darkened rides, the smile on her face said it all. In that moment, words were unnecessary for either of us. We stood together in this quiet darkness, imagining a future full of light, strong enough to bring even this place back to life. Then, human god, I should take my leave for now. Tonight, I wish to be alone with my thoughts to sort through everything. Got it. Thank you. Then good night. I shall return ahead. Dude, I'm really liking Yui's smile. I'm not gonna lie. Human God, it was warm. Warm enough to steam, even in the dark. Really? Yui was all fuzzy. And you were fuzzy too. Oh, that's cute. And watching you both made me feel all fuzzy inside, full of love. But I wonder, was that warmth really everything though? I don't think so. But you know that now, don't you? Kenna was right. Spending the day with Yui had shown me something. But she truly needed to reclaim what she truly needed to reclaim what was lost. And it starts with this. Hold on guys, give me a sec. I need to cough. There we go. You remember what I said earlier, right? About going on that date? Bingo! We wrapped up the mission beautifully, didn't we? So now we'll head back to Neo Seoul and go shopping, just you and me. This sandstorm life? Not for me. Mexico's had enough. So what do you say? The two of you should go ahead. I will remain and handle the post-mission cleanup. Huh? No way, Yui. I was planning to help out with that too, you know. There's no need, Secretary So. I'm used to such work, and I need some time to organize my thoughts about the memories. Then I too shall remain and assist Lady Matsumoto. Oh no, now this is awkward. Hey Juhi, do you have a moment? You called, sweetie? Why don't we all pitch in today and pick up where we left off tomorrow? Shall we? You know what? That works for me. It's not like you're gonna run away or anything. And if you do, track you down. Hee hee. There's truly no need for concern, human god, nor from you either, Secretary So. You need not trouble yourselves on my behalf. Let's all finish the job together. I hardly cherishes all of her serve room. What could be more romantic? I feel reinvigorated myself. Come now, let us make for the settlement. Human god, you coming to our village? If you're coming, everyone will be so excited. I'll run ahead and let them know you're on your way. And Yui's like, if you truly insist, then very well. Let us go, all of us. And so we made our way to the kobold settlement. We took care of what needed to be done, together. That night, the kobolds, overjoyed to see their beloved Manti fully restored. Yeah, Manti is the manticore. It's like a mech thing that the kobolds use for... They use it for mining? I think they use it for mining. Whoops. Hold on, guys. That night, the kobolds that received the beloved Manti fully restored hosted a humble celebration for us. What a wonderful night. It's party time! Kobolds are very happy. Everyone seems to be having such a good time. They all deserve it. That is true. Secretary So and Mr. Gulam appear to be enjoying themselves as well. But human god, why are you not joining them? You were sitting here all by yourself. I did not mean to trouble you, I apologize. Didn't trouble me at all. Even so, human god, thank you for staying behind with me instead of going ahead. That's what I do. Of course, it's not as if I lied. I didn't mean it when I said you could go with Secretary So. Oh no, I did mean it when I said you could go with Secretary So. But having you stay with me like this, it eases my mind and, well, I'll always be here by your side if you let me. At those words, a smile gently bloomed on Yui's face. As if that was all she had wanted, just to know I would be there, always. With the sounds of the celebration echoing faintly behind us, and the soft glow of distant lanterns lighting the dark, Yui and I sat in silence, a silence that said more than words could. Though that couldn't just last forever. Oh. Huh? There's something wrong. No, I felt like something slipped into my pocket. And when I checked, there it was. Is this chocolate? She was not imagining it. That chocolate, gently resting on her palm, actually appeared out of nowhere. That's interesting. I felt it too, as if some unseen force had placed it there without a sound. Something tells me it was a kid now. And along that, her memories, I can feel it, almost fully back. It looks quite delicious. I think this is meant for you, human god. As she stepped closer to offer the chocolate, the world around us began to sway. The ground trembled softly, reality shimmered like the surface of water. It was a sign I had been waiting for. The end of this looping day was finally here. Thank you, I'll treasure it. You're very welcome. It happened the moment Yui handed me the chocolate. The world around us began to quake. But Yui simply looked shy, unaware of the shift taking place. She could not feel it, not yet. Shortly after, the darkness enveloped my vision as if the world had blinked out. Okay, so is the human god, is he back to normal? Then when I opened my eyes again, before me stretched a place... Oh, sorry guys. Before me stretched a place unlike any I had just seen. A space far removed from where we stood only moments ago. I knew it by instinct. This was the edge of the loop. I could feel it deep in my body. This was the end of yesterday. As expected of a human god. From somewhere ahead, a voice I knew all too well. We'll fight here. Oh, they gave me a ticket. Let's go. The moment I stepped to the chocolate from Yui, everything shifted. Before I knew it, a ruined temple unfolded before me, bathed in moonlight. There, at the dream's outer rim, stood two figures I knew well. Griselda! Mommy Griselda! Mommy! I love Griselda. Guys, Griselda's my favorite in this game. She's such a mommy, I swear to god. And a kidnap. You found your way to the heart of the dream even sooner than I expected. Hold on. Ah, my dear human god. You found your way to the heart of the dream even sooner than I expected. Human god tried really hard. Thanks to him, I think I started to understand what love feels like, Mama. Oh. Griselda? There's a typo. You have come such a long way, my dear human god. So, what am I to do? Alas, the dream isn't ready to release you. Not just yet, my dear. Griselda's entrance might have felt like the reveal of some hidden mastermind, but honestly, I wasn't that surprised. There was no way we did not put off a dream like this on his own. Griselda, the arcane elemental of fate and balance, was involved. Even a looping day might be within reach. But would Griselda, who's always cared for me, do something like this out of malice? Read it out. Oh, it's Rattlebag. Hush now, my child. Wait here, just a moment longer. My dearest human god, while the rest of the world drifted in gentle dreams, a certain dream demon grew just a bit too bold. Let us quiet it together, and then we shall speak properly. On the sound of it, Ridida had transformed again into that monstrous Mega Ridida from we'd seen before. I don't remember that, to be honest. Completely drunk on power and out of control. Understood. Yes, I knew you still trusted me, my dear. My precious little human god. Wow, Rattlebag! It's really Rattlebag! Let me swallow him already. Damn. Dude, I'm a fan of those jiggles. I find it so funny how Kenna just like sway. I mean, it's interesting because Kenna is like she's more like okay. So Kenna's like a bit more naive, but like she gets really excited. So she ends up like just swaying her body. And you can see the jiggles. Really, that might be out of control, but at this rate, Echidna's a real danger. I better defuse this fast. Wait, how's Echidna dangerous? Oh, against Ridida, that's why. I better defuse this fast. Okay, we're gonna battle here. Desire! Limitless desire! Kurha! This is it! The Grand Orgy of Desire here? He's completely lost it. Looks like we have to take him down the hard way.
이 싸움이
Let's go, boy. I actually do have a kid on my team, so...
위대한 역사의 무게 앞에 무릎을 꿇어라.
명령 받습니다.
I actually do have a kid on my team, so...
나갈 수 없다.
It's kinda...
내 독에 색이 있는 건
Alright, Kidna, do your
굿.
thing.
안심하란 의미야. 나 두고 먼저 가면 안 돼.
Let's go. She also deals like poison damage, so that's cool.
조금 따끔할 뿐이야.
승리의 역사를 위해
I can't use her main ability yet. I'll have to just be on standby.
장기말이라도 상관없습니다. 모두 이 뒤로. 조금 따끔할 뿐이야.
He's almost down.
내 독에 색이 있는 건
Alright, get fucked,
안심하란
Ridida.
의미야. 이제 너야.
Get out of here. It's fucking bad.
훌륭한
No place,
지휘였어요.
Ridida. Stop fucking around.
역사로 남을 정도로
Let's go. The Poleka's hot. Let's go. The moment we brought down that bloated version of Ridida, he shrank back into the tiny pathetic form of a low-grade dream demon. And then, Gwa! He flickered once and vanished without trace. Uh-oh. Where'd he go? I'm not even sure what happened, but I almost felt bad for the little dude. You've done well, my dear human god. Mommy Griselda. Sure, Willie, my dear Griselda, now explain what this is all about. Go ahead. Yes. Now then, where should I begin, I wonder? According to Griselda, the cause of all this wasn't something buried in the past. It was Valentine's Day itself. Really? Interesting. As February rolled in, the entire BRM was filled with a strange restless energy like spring fever, mingled with something more sentimental. Simply put, everyone was full of feelings. They longed to confess, to feel wanted, to give chocolate to someone special. There inside the facility practically buzzed with romantic tension. And elementals, beings born of wishes, are especially sensitive to that kind of emotional surge. Oh, interesting. That makes sense. By the time mid-February hit, even staying mentally focused had become a struggle for them. My head's all fuzzy. I don't even know what love tastes like. Oh. And at the height of it all, you do recall the little chocolate commotion from yesterday, do you not, my dear? Many come to your side that day, my dear, but far more will quietly wishing to be loved by you. It's all cause of lovey-dovey. From that night on, wrong voice. From that night on, the Vanguard's wishes, already knotted together so tightly, began to swell to dangerous levels. Were they the wishes of mere mortals, we spirits would have faltered only briefly, then recovered in time. But the ones who remain by our side are anything but ordinary. That made sense. The Vanguards gathered in this dream. They were never what you call ordinary. Yes, precisely. Valentine's wishes, magic brimming in each of them, and the divine grace that flows from you. So much power, all packed into one small space, and they could not be left unchecked. Would have gone boom boom. Kid that. So I took action, together with this dear child, and using the faint abilities of a lesser dream demon, I crafted this one-night dream. A space where those those condensed desires could slowly dissolve loop by loop. In the end, it was Griselda who created the repeating dream. But it was me, my presence, that made it necessary. You've been through a lot. It is quite alright. That's this Griselda, an elemental born to guide and care for you, my dear, our precious little human god. Isn't is that not so, my child? You cannot learn so much about love. Thank you, human god. So Kenna has been watching me this whole time, not just to observe, but to learn, to feel. It made sense. After all, she was still quite new to this world. But I still don't totally get it, Mama. That is quite alright. Our dear human god and all those elementals have a long, long time ahead. There's no need to rush. Take each step gently at your own pace, my sweet daughter. With that, the full picture came into view. We'd reclaimed the wish that bound Yui to this loop, and subdued the unstable Ridida fueling the dream. Which meant we should be able to wake up now. Yes, if it is your wish, my dear, you may awaken whenever you like. However, there's something wrong. The wishes of the others, those still here with you in the dream, they haven't quite settled yet. Each of your dear vanguards still holds on to their own little illusions, their hopes, all centered around you. And if I may confess, I'm a little reluctant to part ways so soon. One of the reasons I brought you into the Zoom room, my dear, was simply because I wish for you to rest fully. The outside world's all busy and loud. I wish for you to just stay here with me and Mama forever. Selfish. Would that not be lovely? Just the three of us here, perhaps for, a century or so. By Earth's measure, of course. That's a long ass time for a human guy, you know that, right, Griselda? Fuck. As someone who was once just a mortal, 100 years feels like a lifetime too vast to grasp, but still. Spending a bit more time here might not be so bad. That brings me such joy, my sweet one. If you remain here just a little longer, I can gently guide and settle the remaining linger wishes in power. And then, even when others awaken from their dream, they'll still remember the moments I shared with you, as they should. Now that sounded like it was worth doing, because if none of them remembered anything from when they woke up, I think that would have hurt more than I expected. Alright, I'll stay a bit longer. Wonderful. Then we no longer need to dress this space in a ship of reality. From now on, we may be honest, blending all the dreams and wishes into one tapestry. Come, let us reweave the fate of this dream together. Sounded like a lot. There's no need to worry, my dear. You might leave everything in Griselda's care. Tonight, when you close your eyes and open them again, a brand new day shall begin. Before her words had even finished echoing, the world was already melting into soft, endless black. Now then, just a little more patience, my dear one. McKenna, would you be a dear and go awaken a dream demon on your side? Okay, rattle bag. But first, can I nibble on just a teensy bit? Yes, just don't keep our human guy waiting, alright? Hee okay. I listened to their voices fade into the dark, and for a fleeting moment, I even pitied Ridida, who reduced the irresistible quiet fuel source. But only that's true. That's funny. For Ridida, but only for a moment. No point fighting in the pool anymore. I'll let the sleep take me once more. As for what kind of day Griselda had prepared next, well, I'd find out soon enough. I had a feeling it was going to be something else. To be continued. Okay, I wonder if it's gonna go to one of the other branches now. Hold on, let's see what happens. Because there's like multiple branches happening here. Life of Dreams. Oh, okay, this is part 2. Okay. But there is part 1. So I still haven't finished part 1. Wait a minute. Oh, yeah. Yeah, because fuck, there's still more branches. Oh, with whom shall I go? Wait, what is this then? Sweet beginning of yesterday? Fuck, there's even a lot of different branches on part 1. So let me see if I can activate them. Shoot, which one did I choose before I investigate the cause? I think take it easy, right? Okay, this is the one I already did. Okay. Lorena had told me to take this chance and do whatever I wanted. And sure, I couldn't exactly go backpacking across the world while stuck in a single repeating day. But maybe, just exploring the bureau for once, with an urgent task waiting, that might not be so bad. Okay, I'm trying to do one of the other branch out events here. I think you is the main story, but there's like other branching stories. So I'm gonna try to do these here. Something about aimlessly wandering the halls feels a little conspicuous. Stop at the training grounds. Take a relaxed stroll through the halls. Training grounds? This is the training grounds. So it wasn't the time I'd usually visit the training grounds, but I figured a light warm-up wouldn't hurt. When I arrived at the training grounds, I ran into someone unexpected. Human God, good to see you. Huh? What brings you here all of a sudden? Who's Juha? Human God's here. If I'd known, I would have done my hair properly. It's not sticking up, right? Me, perfectly styled. Well, of course, I'm always flawless. Why are you blurring that out now? she's flustered. Don't just say things like that in front of human God. What are you two working on? The brightest rising star bureau, Kim Ga-young, is hard at work as always. I'm also giving Miss Juha a hand while I'm at it. I'm here for a routine checkup on this little guy. Not really my department, but someone's gotta do it. Good thing Kim Ga-young's helping. I just hope the little one's doing alright. Beep. Who said I was worried? Wait, is she responding to the what is this? The what's it, the puppy shooter? I forgot what it's called. The robot? It's funny. I don't want to get hurt. It's been so lively lately. Haha, well, the results came in, and sure, your puppy shooter is perfectly healthy. Beep. Really? That's good. The poor thing's been pushing its limits, following me into actual combat. I'm glad he's okay. Wait, so, are these puppy shooter robots? I mean, well, this puppy shooters and puppy stabbers, so are these, like, sentient? Are they like droids in Star Wars or something? Although, there's one thing I've been wondering about. Is there something wrong? He said it was fine. No, tell me he's actually hurt. Beep. Its behavior algorithm seems different from the standard model. It doesn't feel like a combat drone. It feels more like, I don't know, a real-life puppy. I'm curious to what kind of learning data it might have led to this kind of development. If it's alright with you, would it be okay if I open it up for a closer look? Beep, beep, beep. Runs away. Hey, stop right there. Seriously, if I run into the human guy, you'd run off. That's funny. What a shame. It was such a great opportunity, too. Isn't it a bit much juggling this in your regular duties? I'm fine, really. Even if it's work, it's not exactly difficult. Want to take a look? She pointed toward a cluster of machines at the far end of the training hall. Rows of deactivated Goliath stood in silence. As you know, human god, even machines like Goliath can suffer oblivion if they fight abominations for too long. If one were to go berserk mid-battle and injure our allies, that would be a huge problem. That's why I regularly reset their OS and memory like this. The task isn't too demanding, just a fresh install and test cycle. Isn't that something someone else could do? Well, yes, technically anyone could. But this reset process wipes everything clean and rewrites it from scratch. That puts where the memory should the machine's lifespan. But yeah, like in regular computers. So I try to handle it with as much care as possible. Plus, who knows? Maybe through this work we'll find a way to delay the onset of Oblivion together. If that's possible, then these kids could keep fighting longer, healthier. Protecting more people from the horrors beyond the wall. It's very much like you, Gayon. Hehe. It's still more of a dream than a plan right now, something hopeful, maybe even foolish. But I won't give up. Even if it turns out to be a futile effort, it's because people kept struggling, no matter how hopeless it seemed. Now humanity got this far to begin with. She looked toward the sleeping Goliath, cheeks flushed with a quiet sort of pride. She really did care about them. It was clear in every word, every movement. It was so like her. I couldn't help her run diagnostics or handle complex tech, but I could still do this. Human God, I focused and channeled my will toward the dormant machines before us. Wait, what's that? That's your blessing, isn't it? Whoa, look at the hazard levels. They're dropping, every single one. I swept through the Goliaths one by one, dispelling the lingering traces of oblivion at their core. The corruption dissolved cleanly, until not a single one remained, and finally I let the power fade from my hands. It wasn't difficult, but I could feel the fatigue catching up to me. Human God, why? Why go so far for the Goliaths? Just wanted to help, you and them. Human God, thank you, truly. But please don't do something like that again. May I ask what that reason is? I'm grateful to use your power for me and for the Goliaths, but if it comes out at your own expense, I don't want to see that happen. I may love robots, but even more than that, you're important to me, Human God. I wasn't expecting that. It was subtle, but unmistakable. She wasn't just grateful, she cared about me. It was that remark the train hall fell into a gentle, quiet hush. Human God, we've got a situation here. Situation? I was supposed to spend all day today resetting and reinstalling the Goliaths. But now that you've helped, I'm already done. And it's still only morning. What am I supposed to do with the rest of the day? What is she supposed to do? Wait, I've got it. Human God, just for today. Please allow him to become a righteous salary thief. What does that mean? Work's done early, so I'm taking a day off. That's reasonable, right? Permission granted, salary thief. Hehe, yay, and let's go on a date. Wow, okay, she's pretty forward. She's asking Human God on the date. Very brave. A date? That's sudden. Where should we go? If we go wandering outside and run into Officer Yona and someone else is gonna turn into a whole thing. So what if we just had our date right here? Wait, what are you guys gonna do there? An indoor date, huh? Honestly, not a bad idea. Perfect indoor date is. Now then, feast your eyes on this. She grinned proudly and pulled out her offerings. Seasoned nacho chips, a neon green soda, and what appears to be video files from a golden age. Honestly, that sounds cool to be honest. Seasoned nacho chips, yum. A neon green soda? What appears to be video file. Oh, well, classic videos. Actually, you know what? That actually sounds pretty cool. Oh my god. It's BattleBot, one of the most legendary TV shows from the Golden Age. That's funny. Tiny arena, full contact robot battles. They're decked out with hammers, saws, flippers, sometimes even buzzsaws. The objective is simple: crush your opponent. Last bot standing wins. And to keep things spicy, the arena is filled with traps, bottomless pits, flamethrowers, spinning blades. And if no one wins within a minute, the organizers unleash a massive boss robot that attacks everyone in the field. Well, okay, I think this is a bit... this is not exactly like the BattleBots that we know. Technically they changed the name because I think it's BattleBots, right? I don't remember what the original name is. But, yeah, anyways. Actually, this would be a good idea for a game, to be honest, but... oh well. To survive, you got to crush the other guy first. Isn't it thrilling, Human God? Sounds great. Run it. Hee, okay, sit right there. Snacks are all set. Just let me know if you want anything else. I've got popcorn, chips, everything. Damn, she's... I like this. Kim Ga-young is just ready to chill. I like that. As I sat where she pointed, something crossed my mind. What's up? The video file, the snacks, the perfect setup. It all felt a little too ready. Like this wasn't spontaneous at all. You were planning to slack off all along, weren't you? Oh, well, the OS wipes take forever, you know? It'd be wasted just sit around waiting, so I prepped a few things just in case. And hey, nothing wrong with being prepared, right? Hehe. It started Human God. Two hexabytes up first, with spinning chases and that giant hammer. They're up against Dr. Witch, who can self-right even when flipped. Her eyes lit up as the screen came to life. Watching her like this, I understood why she cared so much about the Goliaths. They weren't just machines to her. There was something she believed in. It was that kind of heart behind her work. I couldn't help but believe in her too. Look, Dr. Wish just flipped back over. Her booster jets were hidden under the front armor. Genius, right? Ah, wait, Hexawite's hammer is coming down. I followed her lead, watching the match play out. The way the pilots moved, the support from their teams, surprise traps scatter across the field. And by the time a winner was finally decided, I realized I'd been clenching my fists without even thinking. Hee, fun, right? You get it now, don't you? Yeah, I think I understand why I love this so much. Right? I will watch it with Mr. Fruity sometimes when she's free. Oh, Fruity. She says it gives her all sorts of new ideas. Lately, she's been obsessed with building a rideable mech suit. Wants to pilot one herself. Honestly, I get it. Watching this does kind of make you want to climb into one. Thought you might say that. Check this out. Wait, is that a robot? Bingo, a Battlebot. But yours truly, Miss Freedy. She took care of the hardware. I programmed the software myself. So what do you say? Want to give it a try? I nodded. I sparkled with excitement. Hee, awesome. Let's head into the training grounds. But just piling around sounds kind of boring, doesn't it? How about we spice it up a little? Does it grant the winner a wish? Ooh, a wish? You're on. But just so you know, I've been training with Mr. Freedy. My piloting skills are sharp as ever. She wasn't bluffing. Her bot moved with speed and precision. Flawless control. Yeah, for you, human god, this won't be easy. What should I wish for when I win? If I win, I want a kiss. Hey ho! Oh, what? A kiss? A kiss? Should I just lose? She was so flustered, her bot's response time slipped. This was my opening. Ah, no, my bot got knocked out of the ring. Ring out. That's a disqualification, which means I lost. So, what would you have me do? A kiss, of course. Alright. Lay one on me. I leaned in. She was nervous, but still, she met me halfway. It wasn't just a kiss. It was a quiet, trembling promise to accept all of me. That was a little embarrassing. Okay, rematch time. Next round, I'm not going easy on you. She maneuvered with dazzling control, weaving around every attack. Before I knew it, her robot flipped mine, clean off its feet. Victory's mine! Ha ha ha! Now then, what should I wish for? Maybe a kiss? Or a hug, like you asked for? No, honestly, I get the feeling that wouldn't be the end of it. I wouldn't mind either way. No way. If we cross that line, we might never come back. Would that really be so bad? Don't give me that look. No, stay strong, Kim Ga-young. Don't fall for temptation. Deep breaths. Deep breaths. She squeezed her eyes shut, trying to collect herself. And honestly, even though that part of me would have minded something a little more intense, there was something sweet about her restraint too. Alright, I've made up my mind. Please, follow me, human god. Then let me beyond the bureau into the heart of the city. I assumed we'd just wander around for a bit, but she kept heading deeper and deeper. Down twisting alleys toward somewhere much less traveled. We're here. Where exactly is here? One of the black markets. I've heard rumors of an illegal robot fighting ring somewhere around here. Should anyone tell Young Chae-young about this? Not just yet, it's still just a rumor. I wanted to see for myself first, and if there's really something shady going on, I'll report it after So-young right away. Even now, when she could have just enjoyed a quiet day with me, she was chasing down leads and following up on rumors. That's classic Kim Ga-young, putting her heart into everything she does. Still, wandering into a dark alley looking for an underground fight club, it's kind of scary, honestly. That's why I didn't want to come alone. That's funny. So instead of just chilling, she wanted to drag the human god into investigating something. That's funny. Not in the slightest. If anything, I'd rather be by her side like this and risk her getting hurt snooping around alone. He's one of my precious vanguards after all. Oh my god, thank you. But still, it's probably just a rumor. I mean, it's unlikely that there'd really be a rogue bot fight club down here, right? It's not like the machines would just go berserk or anything. Ah, the fight bot's going berserk. Run for it. Uh-oh. Oh. Haha, wow, guess I jinxed it. Alright, no time to waste. We need to contain it before someone gets hurt. Together we managed to stop the rogue Goliath before it caused any serious damage. Now silenced, this massive frame slumped in the shadows, motionless beneath the neon haze of the underground arena. Hilda is still beside it. Sorry. Gazing down with sorrow in her eyes. Look at this, human god. So many scars. Its joints are completely worn. The internal frame, misaligned, was from overstrain. It's clearly been cobbled together from scrap Goliath parts, and the software has been forcibly rewritten. All safeguards removed. No Oblivion monitoring, no error management. They turned a machine but to protect into a toy for Bloodsport. I can't forgive that. And let's bring those who are responsible to justice. We will. An operation this big, someone's bound to have left a trail. Whoever rang this ring, whoever stole and rebuilt these units, and whoever wrote the core systems, I'll make sure they're all held accountable. They won't get away with this. And at this rate, I might just wrap this up before the day's over. Swift works as always, ain't you, Kim? Hehe, nothing too hard for the brewer's rising star, Kim Ga-young. Though, I will need your help, human god. Of course I'd help her. But that didn't mean I'd do it for free. Oh, what do you want? A fun night at the sanctuary, just the two of us. But that's a reward, not a prize. Still, if that's what it takes, then I'll give him my all. For the Goliaths and for my reward, let's do this. Eyes sparkling with determination, she charged into action. And just like she said, within a few short hours, every culprit was in custody. Oof, what a day, huh? Still, I'm glad it all worked out. Me too. We shut an illegal operation down before it got out of hand. Caught the ones in charge, and we rounded up the stolen Goliath parts. Think Officer Young would give us a bonus if we told her? Should I go ask? Hehe, nah, the bonus was just wishful thinking. Besides, I already got what I wanted. It was save the machines, protect the lives, and stop the bad guys. And I got to do it all with you. That's more than enough for me. Thank you for everything today, human god. And as a token of my appreciation, I have something for you. Oh. Is this chocolate? I just realized it is Valentine's Day, isn't it? Honestly, King Ga-young's pretty good. So I poured in all my feelings, my gratitude, and maybe a little bit of love too. And I made this for you, hehe. I accepted the chocolate she'd made just for me. She watched my reaction nervously, her eyes darting between mine. I smiled. Thanks, I'll enjoy every bite. I worked really hard on it, so please eat it all, okay? It's a bit early, but I've got something for you too. Already? Oh, what is it? Can I be excited? I leaned in close. It whispered right into her ear. Let's head to the bedroom. Yeah. Oh, okay. Her body practically melted in my words. I wrapped an arm around her and guided her toward the bedroom. Hey, yo, what? Together we shared a gentle and lingering night. Jesus Christ. It was quiet, it was sweet, it was perfect. Damn. Holy shit, dude. Yo. Wait, is this not unlocked? What? Wait, why this sub-story is not open? That's weird. Well, this is good though. Where should I go? And use heart. Okay, hold on. Let me see if there's an extra choice here. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Wait, but hold on. Wait, hold on. Let me see if there's like another choice here. Okay, let's take it easy. Sign. Walk toward the bureau. Okay, take a relaxed stroll through the halls. Alright. Then again, what am I doing worrying about appearances even in a dream? There's nothing on my schedule today, so I figured, why not? With nothing in mind and no destination plan, I started walking through the bureau halls with light heart. Dude, actually, real quick, dude, that's kind of crazy. He went all the way with Kim Ga-young. I was not expecting that. Damn, dude, that's crazy. Holy shit. And I do find interesting too. Oh well, yeah. And you since it's already passed. This is over. Now that I think about it, this might be the first time I've walked through the bureau without a single thing to do. Maybe I just picked a quieter time of day, when not even one person seemed to notice me passing by. My outfit wasn't anything fancy, just something light, something comfortable. It made the stroll feel surprisingly refreshing. I was just thinking that I might drop by Yonchun's office with a quick hello when... Whoa. Commotion broke out down the hallway. Oh, okay. Actually, guys, I'm gonna have to finish for now, but that was really good though. Yeah, I'll just have to continue the other branches and stuff later on. Thank you for watching, guys. Take care. Peace. Yeah, I'll just finish next time. Sorry.